was too much. So finally, I found my new home and signed a lease. And hopefully, God willing, if nothing weird happens, I'm going to be living here for, I mean, it's going to be the base. Of course, I travel and come to Europe, but at least I didn't want to put myself in the same situation I was in. I mean, last summer was different because I had to be in Los Angeles and take care of my mother. But it's tough. It's very hard when you don't have your own home, and then and you're working, you're teaching, you're traveling, and you're not really grounded. So that's a situation I realized that I cannot afford doing it again. I don't want to be in this situation. It's tough. So anyway, here we are once again together through the grace of God. It's happening. It's really nice to see everybody, especially today. You all look good. I can see some of you you're in your winter clothing. I guess most of you, the ones I see. So sorry, I live in the my dream came true because I always wanted to live in the Caribbean, and now it's happening. But it's also very interesting, and it's good to know that really I got into this ritual of getting up early in the morning and going to the ocean basically every day, go for a run or a walk and do some swim, and come back and move on with the day. But this morning, I realized, I mean, I knew it before, but it became more clear than ever that really true happiness really comes from within yourself. And it doesn't matter where you are. You know, it's yes, somewhere that is supporting your being. And it's, sorry, I lost my cushion. I'm getting familiar with everything in this place. You know, somewhere that supports your being and you feel comfortable. It's, of course, it's always far more superior to being somewhere that you don't like. No doubt about that. But you can be in the most beautiful place in the world, surrounded by the most beautiful objects, but you still can suffer and go through issues, whatever issues you go through. So it really doesn't matter how much money you have or where you're at, your surrounding, your furniture, your home. It really comes to inner work. And it always comes back into your mental state. If physically, mentally, and spiritually, you're able to be balanced and find your way somehow, and somehow your life or the lifestyle you create or try to create for yourself is supporting you and avoiding lots of ups and downs, which ups and downs is a part of the life. It's going to happen no matter what. But if you can manage somehow, find a balance, then that makes you happy. But it does require paying attention to all three factors of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. and it's something you have to work on and pay attention to. Because if you are able to find that balance, then, because life is like a pendulum, it's going to be swinging, and it's like seasons. There's going to be a season that everything goes your way, and you're happy because things are going your way. And there are seasons that things aren't going your way. Everything starts falling apart. And when you do find balance within yourself, then you are able to take the hits, because life's gonna hit you no matter what. No matter how much you try to avoid it, it will hit. So, but it's finding the balance in your life that creates a situation that you can handle ups and downs without going through extreme depression. So having said that, what is it that you want to talk about today? Any suggestions? Anyone? No? Nothing? Nobody has anything in mind? You have any questions? Is there something that's occupying your mind that you're dealing with? Okay, we got a chat here. Huh. Okay, hi Mary. Well, Sandra, hi Sandra. Where do I know you from? Because I can't really see your face. It's
a bad light here.
Right.
From Frankfurt.
Okay. Well, what?
You see? So.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I can see.
Okay.
Right. All right. Well, welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Heike. Nice seeing you. So, is there anything?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Who's that?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Yeah. My English isn't so good, Zarathustra.
Okay.
But I feel better.
I am so happy.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm happy you're feeling better.
Yes.
I'm very happy about that. Well, welcome to the Academy.
Okay. Yes. Thanks.
All right. Since hi, Shadi.
I'm gonna just. So yeah, since nobody has asked you something, I just thought if you know how the whole thing is that our true essence is pure love, and that's our true essence. But when we do the meditation, or where there's times of stillness and quiet, and you go within and you lose your story of what's happening outside and just your own story. To me, I would call it more inner peace. Like there's just peace. But I just wanted to see that essence of love, like the word love, or that is just confusing, because for me it's more of a peace. So I just wanted to see if that's how it is for you as well, because I find that it's the wording that I just don't see how. It's like a very quiet peacefulness versus the word love. Like emptiness is peace, right? Like it just feels like peace.
Could you hold on a moment? Hold the thought, because I'm sitting outside and it was cloudy, and now it's starting to get sunny, and I'm just sweating. So I need to get something. Hold on a second, just one more. sorry, you all on Facebook or YouTube. Whenever I disconnect my mic, so I have to go back and reconnect. I don't know what's going on with my computer cord. I noticed that it's not charging my computer, and so I don't know. But if you, I don't know how long this is I'm gonna be able to broadcast. Just give me one moment, please. Again, this is the first time I'm broadcasting from here, so let me see if I can make an adjustment here because I may run out of battery. Oh yeah, it's working now. Okay, yeah, okay, good. Sorry about that. Okay, it's recording now. It's charging, and I'm good here. So what I've discovered myself, and you know, you're gonna have to try different things and see what works for you, because obviously everybody's different. So, and different stages in your life, you're going through different stories, you know. And I know a lot of people are hooked on medications, so, or sleeping pills or antidepressants or uh, cholesterol or high blood pressure medication, thyroid medication, um, alcohol, drug. Well, those are drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, whatever it is. So, and the society today is kind of bringing you up uh, and getting you used to taking some sort of something, because we have a, you know, we have a pill to sleep, we have a pill to wake up, um, we have a pill to feel good. There's all kinds of different things. So what happens in today's modern society, you start taking things, we all do, or drink something in the evening to mellow down, you know, a glass of wine or two, or whiskey, or whatever is your medicine, or smoke some weed, or take some edibles to mellow down because of the pressure that is on us, on the society, the lifestyle, especially if you're living in big cities. There's a lot of pressure. You know, if you're a single mom, you have to have a job and then deal with your kids. There's a lot of pressure. And the system has created a lot of different pills for different things. So what happens also, eventually that is going to throw you off, and it creates imbalances. It brings you into a situation that you wake up in the morning, you feel depressed. And not necessarily this depression you're experiencing, it's psychological. It could be because of the chemical imbalance and different stuff that we take. So for me, what I've discovered after all these years that I've experimented with all kinds of different drugs and alcohol, and all kinds of ups and downs, drugs, alcohol, sex, having an addiction to all of it. And ultimately, I realized that it's very important for me, you know, for myself, to find balance, figuring out a balanced life. And, you know, what works for me may be very different than anybody else. But for me, a balanced life is going to bed at a reasonable time, you know, getting up early in the morning for, you know, getting into an exercise rhythm, getting into a creative rhythm, uh, socializing, spending time with my friends, having a sense of community, being a part of a community, uh, cooking with friends, spending time alone by myself, spending time in the nature, but definitely a balanced life. It can't be too much of this and too much of that. And that was what I discovered. It doesn't work for me. It has to be balanced. So then, then I don't experience this extreme ups and downs. And if the emotions come because something happened, whatever, let's say I lost a lot of money, I went to a heartbreak, I don't know, got into a business venture, fell apart, I don't know, all kinds of different things. You lost someone you love. Or you go through a period of time that things aren't going your way. So, but when you have found this balance, then it makes it extremely easier to deal with things and not numbing yourself to get out of it. You know, you just stay in this place and you allow feelings to come and you can feel them, and you can stay in this place of being an observer. You can maintain your status of observation, of being aware of it, without being swept away by the emotions. So it's, to me, it's very important that you can create a situation, and that has really, I think the very basis of it, I mean, I can't say one thing, but definitely if physically you feel good and you can maintain your health, that really helps for the helping the emotional and spiritual balance. But the physical part is important because it does affect you. If physically, if every time you eat something you get super bloated, every time you eat something you show reaction to it, or you're having constant pain, chronic pain, or your lifestyle creates a lot of ups and downs physically, then know that if you can correct that, that's going to also help you very much in having balance, having emotional and spiritual balance. I'm not saying that if you're suffering from some kind of disability or you have a chronic health issue, you're not going to be able to find balance. I'm not saying that, because for some people, some of us, it's in our karma, and we're going to have to deal with a long-term health issue. And that long-term health issue could be the guru. It could be actually a way of really becoming humbled and learning and becoming compassionate. So that also exists. That's also true. But also recognizing it will help you. Recognizing it, that if you're having a chronic health issue, the recognition of that situation and changing your perspective, the way you're relating to it, and then that can be a friend. It can change things too. Any questions? Anyone has any comments? You want to share something with me? Hi. Your baby is growing. Looks cute. Hi. So cute. How are you doing, Elijah? Welcome back. Long time no see.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Hi, Marit. Nice sweater. Hello, Heinz. How are you? Nice seeing you. I can't hear your voice, but welcome back. You know, there's another thing is that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in the world. You know, it's a strong time. A strong time for a lot of people. I'm assuming it appears to be that way, and a lot of energy, a lot of things going on. You know, with the climate, with the politics, with the finances, the economies. There's a lot of stuff. It's very strong. Whether it's your personal challenge or it's a, you know, it's a communal problem. And but what you know, when you start to realize and investigate more about the nature of the absolute, the nature of existence, how existence is constructed, and how life operates, when you pay more attention to that, when you bring your focus on it from, you know, having a micro point of view to macro, so you change your perspective to a macro perspective, and you begin to see, like, you also start to notice that underlying of whatever is going on is, all is well. Like that which created the existence, that which created the world, the life, that force that brought you into this life, that same force that takes you out of this life, it knows what it's doing. So there are people really worried about maybe climate change, or really concerned about forests are being cut, or we're losing our water, or whatever is that you get very involved in, or with 5G or technology, all kinds of different things. But the bottom line is to always get out of that. If you for a moment can get out of this micro vision and shift yourself into the macro, and just see like that which has created existence knows what it's doing, knows what's happening, and is operating the whole show. So we don't need to really worry about these kind of things because it's not our business. So if you can eventually eliminate that, and I'm not saying not being compassionate, I'm not saying not being compassionate to, for example, what is going on in Iran right now, the whole movement about human rights. It's a very strong movement happening right now. Or whatever, anywhere else in the world. There's all kinds of different things happening. I'm not saying for us not to be compassionate about it. But things like climate change, things that they may really get into you, and you spend a lot of time thinking about it, dwelling over it, and it makes you suffer, is you may want to defer that at one point to that which has created existence, deferring it to Her Majesty, the Supreme Being. Let God take care of God's business. And you just work on yourself, work on this other part of yourself to find inner peace, to find balance in your own life. Well, I'm boiling here. Next time I'm gonna have to set this up inside so I have air conditioning, but I'm cooking and I'm sweating, as you can see. Anybody has any comments, questions? Anything you want to talk about? If not, I'm gonna wrap it up. Or if I'm going to be doing this outside, I need to put a fan or something to cool me off. Okay, I have a question here. Does God, Her Majesty, act through us? Yes. Yes, it does. God, Her Majesty, does act through us. Although everything seems and feels very strongly that we are the ones who are choosing and in control, as much as it appears to be that way, but that's not what's happening. Something else, something much bigger acts through us. And you can see it, because sometimes you're planning to go in this direction and you're doing all your best going in this direction, and you end up somewhere else. Okay, there's another question. So if, for example, we want to stand up for human rights, is that God's act as well? Yeah. Yeah, because your hands, legs, eyes, mouth of God. So yes, it is the same God that takes away the human rights, and it's the same God that comes and fights for it. It's all the same. I know it's very difficult for a lot of people to see that, and more difficult, just seeing it is one part of it. Living it, especially when some injustice happens to you, that is the challenge. That's where you're gonna have to walk your talk and demonstrate that you have the understanding and you see the whole thing. But yes, the entire ordeal is happening by one being that is on both sides. It's light and dark. That's what goes on. And the more you get a glimpse of it, the more you understand it, it's not that life gets easier, it's the understanding makes things easier. Hi, Renetta. Hi, Evie. Go ahead. Go on. Who was that?
I'm sorry, it's me.
Go ahead.
So when we don't have energy to do something, then we just have to wait because God don't want us to do it right now.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, where does your power come from? Your energy to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, that is God, of course.
It's the life. It's the life force. But since we're personalizing everything, naturally we feel like I don't have any energy. But yeah, I mean, trust me, I mean, I've gone through periods like I wake up in the morning and I'm frozen and I just can't get out of the bed. Literally, like I have no energy to get out of the bed or no motivation, whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whatever is the story, is like, can't get out of the bed, don't have the energy.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm beating up myself because I haven't done anything, so.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I completely understand. Yeah,
just relax into it.
yeah, I see it with my work. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And I feel like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. And it's just not happening.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and naturally, of course, the mind comes.
Oh, sorry.
And the mind comes and beats you up. I mean, you're not the only person. You're not alone in this mind beating. Mind comes and beats you up. It happens. Yeah, yeah, it happens for everybody. The difference is the recognition of it, that you recognize that this is what's going on. But you can't control the mind from not beating you up. It's still going to do that.
Yeah.
It's just recognizing it. You notice it.
Thank you. I needed that reminder today.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, I just know all is well. Everything is in very good hands. If you're supposed to be doing something, that doing will happen through you or through me automatically. It's very easy sometimes when you're in this place that you have no energy to do anything or accomplish anything. You're looking at other people that are accomplishing a lot of stuff. They're successful, they're busy, they're making money, they're surrounded by a lot of people. And we look at them and we beat ourselves up that why aren't I doing anything? Why am I just don't have the energy or motivation? It's very easy to do that. But that's where the practice comes. We're always going to have to come back to the teachings. Always have to come back to this understanding that if existence wills to do something for you, nothing can stop it. If existence wants to change your life or make you very motivated, go-getter, or whatever, or make you just a couch potato and not do anything, it will do it through you. So in a way, you can relax into that. All right, my beloved friends, it's very nice to see you. We will have an academy next Wednesday. I'm gonna try to keep it as consistent as possible. Feel free to reach out to me. My social media pages are Zarathustra 5D. Sorry, someone's trying to call me to say happy birthday. My email is info@zarathustra.tv, and my website is zarathustra.tv. I am thinking.
Oh, is it your birthday today?
Yes, it's my birthday today.
Oh, I forgot it. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Stupid me.
Yes.
I forget that sometimes.
I mean, it's okay. No worries. Hi, Evie. Hi, Evie. Nice having you. How you doing, Hilde Hogan in Orange?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Christina. It was nice seeing you, Christina. Hi. Hi. Nice seeing you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
All the best.
Yeah.
All the best.
Dankeschön.
Bitteschön. You are German now, huh?
Few words.
A little bit.
Few words. Yeah. And hi, Monica. I'm just calling everyone's name because I didn't call your name earlier. If I missed anyone. Renata, you disappeared. Maria Mary, you never show up. You show up, but you don't show your face. Ingun, hi Ingun. Yeah, you know, it's so dark. I can't see your face, but I know what you look like. So, you were probably wondering what happened to him. He disappeared. Yeah, were you wondering what happened to me? I disappeared. It feels like a long time. I know it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was in Los Angeles. I wasn't feeling very good. I was like beat up from the tour and everything. Um, so, um, and I came here and I was really out of it when I finally got to Tulum. It took me, I think it took me about like 10 days, 12 days before I started to feel normal again. I mean, traveling, packing, unpacking, and getting into planes, it really drains you. It's tough on the body. I think sometimes for me, I go into this ninja state, you know, and somehow in my psyche, I get really numbed. So I don't feel the pain or the exhaustion. And especially, you know, when you're doing like 4 countries, a tour actually was like 6 countries. It was, you know, going from the US to Poland, then Norway, Sweden, Germany, then coming back to the US, and then coming to Mexico. And for me, I feel like a part of me, you know, it just like gets numb, or it just goes into this zone, you know, you become like a ninja warrior. And then finally, when you arrive, or maybe this is a Sagittarius trait, because the Sagittarius sign is a half horse, half man, you know, with the arrow. And I can see that with myself, like go, 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 you know, just nonstop, and kind of abusing the body. And then finally I arrived to where I felt really safe, where I felt like, okay, this is home. And then my body collapsed. So maybe that's how it is with everybody. I don't know. Hi, Renata. Nice seeing you. You don't have a voice. There's no voice. Your speaker is not working.
I am a Sagittarius as well, so I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, when is your birthday?
December 8th.
December 8th. Yeah, I think my old friend brother Ernie, who, bless his soul, passed away in 2014, he used to tell me that. He said, you're just like this arrow, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, not resting till you hit your target. And when you hit your target, you collapse.
Yeah. You just have to move all the time.
But I mean, that's in a human way. But then I can also see, like, you know, it's God moving through you. So because, yeah, I mean, the amount of stress that is on your body, sometimes it's not human, you know, it's just like goes beyond human. So it's got to be a force, you know, something from a higher level that wants to operate through your body in that intensity, and it carries you. So, you know, you heard the story of this woman, her child, something happens, a car goes over her child, and the tire of a car is on the child's leg, and the woman, and she was a small woman, and she lifts the car up and gets her child. You heard that story? Yeah, and she pulls the child off of the car. She lifts the car up. So how does that happen? Some higher power comes through you and operates and gives you these supernatural powers to be able to lift a car. I mean, mothers have a lot of stories in that area. Tons of stories of, you know, if you get close to their babies, you may be a big guy. I remember one of my exes, she finally had a baby, and she was telling me she was traveling, and then she pulled over somewhere, and there was a little park or something, and she's by the grass sitting with her baby by a stream, and some guy pulls over, and the guy starts walking towards her and her baby, and she was telling me, like, she gets up and there was just this fire inside her, like really strongly, like telling this big dude, like, don't dare getting closer to my baby. I'm just gonna kill you. And he was a big guy. And she was telling me, like, the guy got scared and he turned away. So I'm sure mommies, they have a lot of stories like that. Like, if you mess around with their child, you know, they're just gonna cut your head off. I don't know, I haven't been a mommy to know that. Not in this life. So cool. Okay, I'm cooking. I'm boiling here. So very nice seeing you all, and I thank you for joining me. It's really nice to see all the familiar faces. There's a gentleman here. Sandra, who's the gentleman next to you? I want to say hello to him.
It's Wolfgang. He was in Frankfurt by shamanic healing.
What is your name? I'm sorry. Say it again.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Okay. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, I didn't say hello to you, so just wanted to say hello. Cool.
And for you, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Best wishes.
Yeah. Dankeschön. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do receive the love. All right. Nice seeing you all. I look forward to seeing you next week. Oh, by the way, our retreat is happening from February 4th to the 12th in Tulum. This is the Tulum Mayan Shaman retreat. So in case, if you're compelled, contact me. And let's see, what is it today? Oh yeah, yeah. So in case if you feel like joining in, just send me a message and I'll be happy to connect with you. Much love, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you. Namaste. God bless.
Recording